So I found this list of the top 100 creative pursuits or art forms. So I think this is really interesting because, well, a lot of popular trends today are based on these 100 creative pursuits. So yeah, let's go through it. I just found this online at rateyourmusic.com. So I was going through the list and I'm thinking, well, this is actually a really cool list to share. And why not? Let's talk about creative pursuits, especially if you've got some free time. You might want to dabble in one of these ideas. Okay, so number 100, internet memetics. I don't even know anything about memetics. I guess it's related to memes. And meme culture is actually quite popular, and people having captions with pictures. So I can see this. I can see this being popular. I'm wondering if this is ranked in terms of most popular because I feel like memes should be much higher. But anyway, that's number 100. Number 99, tattoos. Yes. Yes. Lots of people love their tattoos. I feel like both the making aspect and then the body art aspect of actually putting it on you, very popular. Martial arts. We can all thank Joe Rogan for making martial arts more popular today because he's always talking about it. But yeah, martial arts, sure. I think it teaches discipline, and I think it's a good creative pursuit. It's good exercise. Yeah, I myself have never tried it, but for self-defense and discipline, definitely. Next is interior decoration. Yeah, definitely. Well, you have an empty place, and why not want to decorate it, right? Instead of having an empty place. So I think design and lifestyle and just trying to make things feel homely, especially with our stressful lives, I can see that. Clowning. Ooh, this is an interesting one. I mean, yeah, I feel like putting on a clown outfit on your spare time. I know sometimes I do. Aesthetic computer design. I don't know what that is, but cool. Roller coaster design. Yes. Yes. We need more roller coasters in this world. So the more people we have building roller coasters, the better. Nothing better than having a nice roller coaster in your neighborhood. Blogs. Yep. This has been around for the last couple decades. So in terms of a marketing tool and in terms of a hobby, creative hobby, just talking about what you're interested in, definitely. Great idea. Action figures. Marvel has made action figures popular. Well, any movie that is relevant to kids has made action figures popular. So awesome. Cocktails. Uh, yeah, you got Homer Simpson there. People like their alcohol. Sure. Yeah, cocktails. Making cocktails, recipes for cocktails. Lots to do with that. Hieroglyphics. Maybe people getting into history. Pornography, homosexual. Not sure why it got that popular, but yeah, one of the top search engines in the world is a porn site, I believe. So very popular. In terms of pursuing it, I don't want to get into that. Murals, murals, murals. Yep, painting them, buying them, collecting them. Artwork as a collection is definitely something that will stick around, and it's a good hobby. Radio shows and podcasts. Like blogging, oh, actually, this has taken off more so than blogging in the recent years. So, well, the podcast aspect, because anyone can do it. It's highly accessible. So, a lot of people are claiming, oh, I've got a radio show now because they have a podcast. Not quite the same thing, but yes, you can essentially record yourself in audio format, and now you got your podcast. Heck, even what I'm doing right now will be in a podcast format shortly. So, great creative pursuit. Anyone that wants to do a creative pursuit, simple thing: grab your phone, hit record with the audio voice memo, and you've got yourself a podcast at the end of the day. Fantastic pursuit. Web design, yep, still in demand. Now more and more you have templates where you can essentially design a website yourself, and you have things like WordPress and Squarespace to make this easy so anyone can get into this. Sculpture, I'm fascinated by this because Dr. Seuss did a lot of sculptures, and I would be interested in trying it as well as a creative pursuit. Very unique. Architecture, for buildings, maybe local landmarks or whatnot. Certainly a great pursuit, even a great career to get into. Cell phone app design. Yep. Well, I'll take this a step further. You could do watch app design as well, so for smartwatches. But cell phones, I don't see them going away anytime soon, so definitely a good idea. Picture discs. This is interesting. I'm assuming like if you're collecting pictures on like a CD, different, very different. Or maybe even creating picture discs. It's like these creative pursuits could be a mix of you collecting them or you creating them. Well, let's going forward say that you're creating this kind of stuff. How-tos and recipes. How-tos are tremendous for search results, so yes, 100% agreed. Recipes especially. You've got all these websites popping up for cooking. It's people want to learn how to do things, and they don't want to go out there, and they want to be able to figure it out on their own. So this is helpful. Web television. Yep. You have things like Netflix, you've got Amazon Prime, you have YouTube even, where you can have yourself your own television show and create content for that. Sewing. Yep. This has been around for a while, and I agree. Sewing is something that's here to stay, I believe. Yeah. And it's one of those hands-on things that's nice, because it's like say you don't want to be in front of a computer. Well, how about sewing? You can make some clothes, be a fashion designer. It's great. Persuasive speeches. A lot of motivational speakers out there. It's a great creative pursuit. Especially you got something you want to talk about, you can create a speech about it and go and talk about it with the world. Someone will want to listen. Crochet. It's almost like kind of like stitching or sewing, but maybe a little bit more interesting in terms of patterns and whatnot. So, yeah. Teaching, definitely a noble creative pursuit. You can create syllabus and help others learn and grow. Acrobatics. I don't know how some of these people do this stuff, but yes, great idea if you can do it. YouTube poop. I don't know what this is, but cool. Okay. Water features. Right on. I'm assuming it's kind of like fountains and whatnot. You can make different landscapes, tranquility fountains. Cool hobby to get into. Modeling. Yeah. if you have any level of attractiveness, maybe even if it's just your hands, you could be a hand model. Maybe you've got an amazing face for the camera. Modeling is a great creative pursuit. Webcomics. This reminds me of Hyperbole and a Half. Great webcomic. And anyone can do this. You don't even have to have amazing drawing skills, but you need to have a story to tell, right? Simple drawings and a story to tell, and you can have an interesting webcomic going. Interactive drama, visual novel, yeah, graphic novels, things like that. Love this kind of stuff. Very artsy, and there's definitely a niche for it. Music videos. I talked about this in the fact that music videos are ranked quite highly among YouTube videos that are in the most viewed category. Music videos people love. They love sharing them. They love watching them. Great pursuit. Marching. Cool. Love to see people out on the streets just marching around. I think that would be so fun. Rants. A lot of this outrage stuff out there today. So, yeah, rants. Agreed. People want to talk about the news and they want to rant about it. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's true. Juggling. Yes. Always time for juggling. Stand-up comedy. Now it's just about going to those open mic nights, or you can even record your open mic nights for YouTube and then build sort of a following that way. But stand-up comedy is a great pursuit. Great opportunity to turn into a career. Photography. Yep. Have a camera, you can go out and shoot some wedding photos or photos for friends and family. Etch a sketch drawings. So nostalgic. Brings back the old days. Sketch comedy. Yeah, kind of along the lines of stand-up, but more Saturday Night Live, maybe kind of like improv style. I did improv and loved it. It's great. Magic. I'm always fascinated by how people are using their cards and doing cool tricks. Improv theater. Okay, and kind of related to sketch comedy, but without the script. So this is what I like. I like the improv theater. It's fun. It's just everyone having a good time. Good way to meet people too. It's like everyone's just there to have fun. Forum posts. Sure, yeah. If you want to just go, and I've never thought of it this way, but going on like Reddit and posting interesting things, it's a good idea. Acting for film. Yeah, if you are into acting, great idea to see if you can become a movie star. Street theater. This I have not seen much of, but it would be cool to see more. People just out on the streets doing theater. Imagine people doing like Shakespeare. Yeah, that would be cool. Mosaic. Like mosaic art. Interesting. Pastel art. Right on. Screenplay writing. I'm always interested in the idea of maybe doing a screenplay one day for maybe a film or a play. Could be something I could pursue down the road. Pranks. Oh, lots of pranks videos on YouTube. They seem to get all the catering. You know, people love pranks for some reason. They like seeing the reaction, right? It's amusing. Acting for theater. Yeah, that's a good one. ROM hacks. Okay. Yeah, you can get into hacking and hack different things. That kind of beyond my knowledge, but cool. Voice acting. Yes. A lot of animated videos out there that could use your voice. Yeah, there we go. So we're into the 50s here. Top 50 now. Doll making. Oh, Barney. Oh, another nostalgic piece. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are into dolls, so some people are kind of creepy, but aside from them, yeah, good one. Beatboxing. Yes, beatboxing. That would be fun. Get a bunch of people together and beatbox. Body painting. Yeah, kinky. 3D video games. I'm always fascinated. How do these people create 3D video games? How do people create video games at all? Like in the 90s when Nintendo was out, I'm thinking, wow, it's incredible how they do this. Claymation. That would be fun. Oh, I'd be interested in that. Operetta. I don't really know what that is versus opera, but okay. Macaroni art. Yes. Watercolors. Kind of like pastel. Interesting. Another form of art. A lot of art things here. Improvised rave club dancing. Improvised dancing. I wonder what that would look like. But yeah, dancing's a big one, especially at the nightclubs. Witty banter. Okay, I guess bantering back and forth. That could be a thing. Collage. What? Yeah, I guess like scrapbooking collage. Yeah, I can see that. Really bad Facebook pages. How could this be a creative pursuit? Okay, intentionally making bad Facebook pages. Crayons. Yeah, bring out those crayons. Let's get going. Whiteboard doodles. Yes, a lot of whiteboard animations out there, but whiteboard doodles would be fun. Bad puns. These are terrible puns. A lot of people love puns. Great one. Typography. Yes, I'm obsessed with Helvetica, so I'm all on that. Sound collage. I wonder what that is. I guess it's like compiling different sounds, maybe. Notebook doodles. Yep, I like it. Anyone with a notebook should get into this. Painting. Yeah, painting. Just standard, straight painting. Can't beat it. Next Van Gogh or Picasso out there? Let's see it. Comic books. Yes. I still think there's a place for comic books. I'm not really into it, but I think still a niche for that. Knitting. Yeah. I'm always interested in how my grandmother was able to make scarves and mittens, and uh, definitely cool hobby. Crude drawings of penises. How is this in here? I think Superbad sort of spawned this idea. Theater non-musical. Yeah. Any kind of theater is a great creative pursuit. Busking on the streets. Yeah. I see that near in a sort of an area of Vancouver where I live. There's a lot of people that are kind of busking. It's cool. You can get paid for it too if you're good. Fashion. Yeah, of course. This will always be a thing. New trends, if you're into that, you could be a fashion person. Connected with modeling and fashion design and all that. DJing, yeah, if you are sound inclined, you like music, you like beats, definitely DJing would be cool. Spoken word poetry. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of poetry books coming out. People talking about intimate things or things about their lives, and spoken word poetry is very captivating. I have to look into this more because I might be interested in creating something like this. I don't know enough about it, but it's a cool hobby. Anecdotes, verbal stories. Yeah, I think anything like audio seems to be really popular these days, and I think it's a great thing to just verbally storytell. Especially with podcasting, you see a lot of that. Television drama, yeah, that's for sure. People love this television drama. This is why cable's still around. Newspaper comics. Newspapers are dying off, but perhaps comics on their online newspaper, although that's borderline web comics. Balloon music. I have to look into this. This sounds fun. Literature, nonfiction. Yep. You have something you need to tell, maybe a guide, how to, or something like that. You could put it in the form of a book. Theater, musical theater. Yep. You got the voice, you got the acting chops, musical theater. Incredible how these people can do it. Internet video webtoons. Yes. Yes. Internet video webtoons. I do think that with YouTube, animation, all this kind of stuff, webtoons are a thing. I think they're going to keep growing too. I really do. I think we're only at the beginning. They're only going to get better. Emoticons, yeah, thanks to smartphones, emoticons have taken off. If you can come out with some cool emoticons, maybe get them published. Or maybe write a book about emoticons. Organization of abstract things. Okay, yeah. It's almost kind of like scrapbooking, or maybe you're just trying to organize different formulas. Cool. Cooking food. Yeah, I don't see this ever going away. People need to eat. Amateur music reviews on websites. Huh. Yeah, I mean, if you are into reviewing music, you could even start your own website, kind of like Pitchfork, but those are professional music reviews. You could do your own, maybe even through Amazon or whatnot, but it's another idea. Or iTunes, if you're into that kind of thing, leaving reviews. Television comedy. You can maybe do a show, get it on Netflix. I'm seeing a lot of comedy specials on Netflix. Anyone can now put together a comedy special and get it on Netflix. It's not too challenging. So that's really cool. There's not too much of a barrier to entry now. Film, just straight film, classic, love it. So these are the top 10 now. Well, I don't know if they're the top 10, but they're the last 10 in this list of 100. Television animation, yeah, maybe cartoons on TV. It's been around for a while. Ballet, it's a cool hobby to get into. Great exercise, incredible balance, flexibility, impressive stuff there. Lists, making lists. You're into checklists, to-do lists. There's a creative pursuit. Opera. I don't know how this is different than operette, but okay. Opera would be a fun one. Yep. If you got that voice and the acting, it's just incredible how they can sing. Animation theatrical, another animation piece. Animation is just incredible how they can put these frames together, all the separate pieces of art all gathered together into a sequence. It's just incredible. Conversation, just straight conversation. I guess maybe this is a form of creative pursuit. Well, once again, with podcasting, you have a one-to-one conversation, talk for hours, and now that piece is an art form in itself. It's like conversations are now becoming more and more difficult. Two-dimensional abstract rhythm video games, kind of like the Super Nintendo, and just the basic things are just, I mean, I guess like the regular PlayStation, Xbox, those are 2D. So, uh, yeah, so popular industry to get into, or even gaming and then recording your gameplay for YouTube. It's a great option as well. Fiction literature. Yeah, you can do some stories. You've got that story ability, the storytelling ability, maybe something in life that you can turn into a creative fictional story, fiction story. Sure, go for it. And the last one's music. You know how to play an instrument, you know how to sing, anything with sounds, you can put it together, create music, share it with the world. People love feeling inspired by something that you like doing. So these are the top 100 creative pursuits or art forms. So maybe this gives you ideas of hobbies that you can get into, right? Anyway, until next time, thanks for tuning in. Bye.